Hey guys, and welcome to Pheas Software. Today I'm going to do an unboxing on this Begadi CYMA CM.127 custom AEP pistol. Hey guys, and welcome back. If you do enjoy this content today, please do consider liking, commenting, subscribing, because those interactions help me get seen by the YouTube algorithms. That helps the channel grow. If you want to join my socials, including my Discord, the link down below in the description will take you to that. And if you want to support the channel at the top level, the channel membership join button is down below. That will take you to YouTube channel memberships, 99p a month, totally optional. You know, all sorts of stuff going off on there, mostly me swearing when I make mistakes and things like that. It's good entertainment. So today, because I'm getting a little bit over excited about this, I have got, thanks to Aquapatat on my Discord for helping make this happen, I have got a Begadi AEP. I hope I've said that. Begadi. It's not a Bacardi for sure. So I am really excited. Full disclosure, I have already had this out of the box because I'm really impatient and Aqua wanted a shooting video of it. So I've done the range test already. Oh, I can't wait to tell you about that. I've done the rate of fire test and I've done the chrono on it. I am literally chomping at the bit to get into this. So get started then. So this started life as a CYMA. It is heavily upgraded. So we've got obviously a threaded outer on the front. We've got a reinforced anti-reversal latch. We've upgraded the CNC steel bushings. We've got a better hop rubber. We've got the better hop adjustment and wheel. And I also paid for the upgraded piston and slight FPS upgrade as well. So I went all in on this thing. The only thing I didn't get was an 11.1 volt battery because this was been hard enough to get. I didn't want to sort of mess with trying to import lipos into the UK. So they've put a little thing on here that's passed their quality checks. They're saying 66 meters a second on 0.2 max. I'm guessing that's 0.45 joules. Which we'll talk about in a second, the FPS. I am literally so excited to get this back out and show you. And this is being filmed on a Saturday. I am about to take this to play tomorrow. So I'm going to do a little video afterwards as well, an additional video, just to talk about how I found it. So some bodging inappropriate photos, stickers from Aquapatat there. If you want to see pictures of those, contact me on Discord. So we've got our little manual just talking us through, and it mostly looks to be the right one as well. Got our foam, get it out there. Oh, here she is. So in the box, as you would expect, you've got the speed loader in there. We'll talk that through. Little bag of BBs I'm never going to use again. Teeny tiny little Allen key or hex head. We have got the original piston and spring that has been replaced in here by Begadi. And then we've got our tool to help us program the MOSFET. You heard that right, it is programmable. You can engage pre-cocking, basically you can program it to engage pre-cocking. And we went with the two-tone grey black one because it's just a little bit nice and spiffing, isn't it? Now this thing is just making me happy. If you know me at all, you will know I'm not a massive fan of gas pistols, as lovely as they are, and they shoot lovely. UK weather as it is, electric just a lot more sort of effective for me. So we'll start and we'll go over it all. The top on this, the slide is all metal. It is fixed. It's an AEP. There's no racking it. If you rack it and it does move, you've either broken it or it wasn't seated properly. So we've got a 14mm negative thread at the front there for accessorizing as you see fit. And obviously I will put a tracer on there, or did put a tracer on there to give me the illumination for the range test, which I am looking forward to telling you about. I'm trying to, oh my God, I'm having a nightmare. There we go. Get that back on there. Again, metal thread. I absolutely love the fibre optic sights, which I really love to get down. So we've got a green one at the front, we've got two orange at the back, and they are really nice to sort of get our target acquisition going. The serrated edges and the sort of inner barrel showing there, stroke outer barrel, is really lovely. It is able to take an RMR plate as well for a sight on the back if you want that. For me, this is perfect as it is. And at the back, we've got our selector, so we're on semi or auto, and the safety is down here. We'll address that in a second. To remove this assembly, in fact, we'll do the body first and come back. I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a rail at the front there, so we can put an accessory on, like a flashlight or something like that. Coming underneath, we've got the fact that it's a Begadi GEN. It's a 5.5, specifically slightly tweaked MOSFET in it, and I went all in for the upgrades that they offer. We've got lovely stippling effect, which is obviously CYMA's doing. It's really nice to hold, even better when your hand is gloved, and a little bit of a product sticker there as well. And the mag is a standard typical CM.127 type. It's the like the Glock type basically magazines. So anything that's got that slanted top type mag, so I've got the 100 round mags, I've got the drum mag that I've done before, those all fit and feed with this perfectly. I mean, it's so comfortable to hold. You've got a nice big trigger space there. Trigger guard there. Obviously with gloved fingers in there, that's going to be really easy to get your finger in there. I am missing ever so slightly from the CYMA one that I've got, the double stage trigger where you've got the little inner trigger that acts as like an extra safety, but like at that point I'm really clutching at straws with that. To get into the top cover then, inside the rail, we're pushing at the back there, and we literally just pivot off the front, and it pivots off this little round thing here. You can see there, and that to go back on again, we just pivot back on and we come down. If you're having sometimes difficulty getting this back on, I do advise flicking this down to auto, and it will often go on a little bit easier. Slicking that back up. So inside then we can see obvious evidence of one of the upgrades. So the hot wheel here is significantly better than the original stock one, and they've put an aftermarket hop arm on as well, which I think is also metal. It is metal, again helping to reinforce the pressure put down. And the hop rubber inside is also upgraded. We can see there they've put some PTFE tape in to help seal it in, and it is wired to mini Deans. So I have this particular little batteries from my CYMA, the CYMA one that I've unboxed before. I'll link down below to that. So this is a 7.4. I'd already got this, and that just sits in there and wires up. We'll talk more about that shortly. A hop up adjustment then. The hop wheel is clearly labelled as we roll it forward to apply hop, we roll it back to remove the hop off it, and once we're done, the slide goes back on like that. Then I was just having a little bit of an issue getting that in position, so if I slick that down, famous last words, helps if I push the battery connector back in, doesn't it? Make sure you don't crimp that off. There we go, click straight back in. Absolutely beautiful piece of kit. So what I'll do is I will cut to my footage of the shooting tests and the range tests, then I'll talk about them because I'm pretty excited about it, and then we can talk about gloved operation and all that kind of thing. AEP. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Full auto burst back. Wow. CYMA 127 Chrono 0.2's no hop. So 224 max, 197 lowest, 210 might actually be a bit contaminated ammo, but possibly because people keep messing. 127 rate of fire 7.4. Like 12 rounds a second. That is pretty nippy. Okay, so we are back. So I am pretty damn giddy to tell you this thing now. Oh my lord, it can overhop 0.25 gram BBs. That's what you saw in the video. You probably heard my excitement when it was doing it. It is literally putting out over 50 meters. This can keep up with my AEGs, my standard AEGs. I am no longer at a disadvantage. This is no longer just a CQB plinker. This is a actual competitive, like, you're not going to be disadvantaged if you have to draw this down, and that made me so happy. Likewise, rate of fire just over 12 rounds a second, like that's keeping up with a 7.4 volt on a normal AEG. Really happy with that. Definitely feels a little snappier than the Cy Blue. I forgot to check what the rate of fire was, so I'll put that on the screen now to compare what this is to the Cy Blue rate of fire, just to see if there is an improvement or not. I can't believe I forgot to check that. This is how excited I am for it. I am excited that at some point I will make a point of sourcing some 11.1s. And if anybody knows anywhere in the UK that does 11.1s in that kind of teeny tiny little size, then I would love to know, because I'd love to get hold of them and run this on 11.1, because it is capable of it with all the reinforcements. So next thing then, the magazine then, the stock one that comes with it is a 29-30 round mag. So what you're going to need to fill this up is either painstakingly push a BB in at a time, or you need something like this that comes in the box. So we just put the BBs in there, and this is known as a speed loader. We hold that to the top, and then we just use the plunger to push the BBs in, and they just work their way down to the bottom, and they're fed back out. And then at that point then, in it goes into the AEP, and off you go. Obviously the longer 100 round ones are significantly longer and chunky. So here is the 100 round one, so you can see it's probably just short of double the length, but they feed down and round, and you get 100 BBs in that, and it just changes the look and dynamic view of it. Obviously I also have the drum, which we'll be getting a run through, and did fit and feed already in this, so really happy with that so far. Next thing then, what we'll do gloved operations and battery at the same time. So I'll bring in my gloves, because I can't find my normal unboxing gloves still. And to make it worse, my hard drive, my external hard drive with loads and loads, about a terabyte of unedited footage, has died. I need to find someone to try and recover it for me. So at the minute, I've lost a lot of footage as well. Some quite old stuff on there as well that's never got round to. So in terms of gloves then, I can certainly operate with no issues whatsoever. I can remove the safety, and I forgot to talk about the safety. There is the safety there. So up is fire, down is safe. I can operate that very easily with my gloves. In terms of magazine, easily throw that in there. Mag release, nice and easy comes out. I do love that the pistol short ones are obviously weighted well, that they just slide out. The 100 round ones are plastic, so you will have to just pull it out yourself if they don't have the weight to come out. In terms of the battery, I can easily open that. I can adjust the hop. Again, I can visually see what I'm adjusting, so I know what I'm doing, but I've got no real sort of tactile feel of it, or clicks or anything like that. And this battery then, I'm pretty sure I can get that in there. I'm going to tuck that little white, is it JST connector in there. A little bit fiddly, but I can fair, I'm not even this dexterous with my hands without gloves on. There we go, that's connected up. Drop that in there. I heard the little buzz from the MOSFET booting up. Bring the slide back in, click back in place, and off we go. Really happy with that. Mag goes back in. The sights, easily to get down, and I can even do the 14mm thread at the front. So I'm really happy that gloved operation is very quick and simple with this little piece of kit. It did occur to me two things. One, there is not going to be a disassembly of this, because it's like witchcraft. I'm not touching it. I don't want to break it. It's voodoo-esque. Like, this thing is staying nice and intact as it is, unless something goes wrong. And in removing the battery, I've just taken the top cover off, and it literally just pulls out nice and loose and disconnects, and that is the battery done and dusted. Now, I've done the mag, done the battery, done the selector. I think I've covered it all. I am literally so excited to go and run this tomorrow, like you couldn't believe. I love, ow, my foot. I love an AEP. I think it looks fantastic. The number of upgrades that they have done to this, you know, just absolutely insane, that it actually makes it a competitive little piece of kit. You've got the core AEP MOSFET that allows pre-cocking. You've got the upgraded hop. Even that alone has been worthwhile just for that much better range. You've got the improved hot bucking, which are phenomenal. CNC steel bushings, a reinforced anti-reversal latch, and I've paid for the upgraded piston and spring as well. Just absolutely fantastic piece of kit, and I am really excited and looking forward to being able to get out and run this. So I will leave the usual photos. Please keep an eye out for like a sort of mini updated review after I've been and run it. Hopefully I can use my GoPro. The site where I'm going is a bit selective. Sometimes they will allow people, if somebody has a preference to not be filmed, they disallow them for the day. So we'll see what happens. But I'll leave the usual photos at the end. Please do remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.